Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper coming at you from another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you are looking after yourself and having a great weekend. I've got a very interesting video for you today. I've been working on this, and it's pretty juicy as well, and stuff like that. So obviously, recently I've made a lot of content within Finite and Sun Devil, Phantom, and stuff like that, especially Hydra Arena. That's what I generally would like to make content on, to try and help you guys to make educational upgrades and anything that to do is educational, like sleeper, OP, epics, etc. That can work really, really well. Today we kind of got something a little bit similar, but something a bit different, and stuff like that. I know a lot of people get upset when I do finite teams with GNUT in there, and they're like, it's a mispaid to win champion, blah 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 blah. You know, that's people's comments and stuff like that, and mm, people's opinion, right? For me, he's a free to play champion because he was a fusion and anyone could access him, and it was recently, not too long ago, as a fusion as well. But there is now players starting to come into the meta that or to in game that don't have a GNUT. So I also know a couple of people that skipped a fusion or on a fusion on break for too long. So I've been working on a finite 6 team, something that wasn't too slow but not too fast. Yes, we do have Lady M in here, but you can replace her with a second Ferrocon Fat if you really want to. But also she's perfect for the job, and I guess she is a free champion in the day. She's only free mythical you get in raid. So if you do have her, if you don't, she can be replaced. We're going to use her today in today's video. Just bear in mind, she will use an accuracy of 80. I've calculated into our builds. So if you're not running her, then you'll need to put 80 accuracy onto your builds to make sure you have enough accuracy for the freezers, etc. Let's run a team. It's looking pretty juicy and stuff like that. And ideally, you are empowered. Don't need to be empowered, but if you can empower and get some blessings, this will help your cause as well. The stats. Now, the stats are slightly heavy, but again, if you have a good live arena great hall, this shouldn't really be a problem for you and stuff like that. So we're just going to work our way through the waves. As you can see here, you don't need a shield set or anything like that because there isn't no problems. Now, if you don't have enough damage onto your champions like I do, or you're struggling for your savage or your lethal, then you'll need to put a shield set on here so you can make sure you take a hit for sure, or you can flip forms on Lady M to do the stuns and then flip forms back. That will slow down your run, so just bear that in mind. As you can see here, we've basically got through the waves without any problems. We ignore a lot of defense. We're using savage on pretty much everyone except for Lady M, and we do also have the 20 extra accuracy from the ignore defense as well from the Great Hall. So there you are. We get through the shields pretty quickly. You're going to use ally attacks. You want to turn them off on the second rotation. Not needing a reset or anything like that. I suppose you could possibly use a reset champion in here. You could also use 2 of the nail watchers as well if you really need to. As you see here, we demolished the boss without much problems at all. And you'll see that we're going to get an ally attack back through, and it's pretty much set sailing from there. Obviously the Ferrocon Fat and Lady M really do help. You can also use one ally attack and a reset possibly. That's also ideal as well. You need to be fast, and it's a different speed tune. There you are, 1 minute 34, turn 53, not too shabby. Right, it's pretty good, and it's a nice little team. So let me show you the presets there, and I'll show you what's going on with the team. So and stuff like that. I've been doing plenty of testing over the past couple of weeks on a couple of epics and stuff like that. So yeah, basically you're gonna turn off the metamorph on Lady M for the whole rotation, and then for round 2, you're gonna switch off for ally attacks, so it's ready for the first round on the boss. So you open with the ally attack, and that's pretty much there with her. Pretty much same with Ferrocon Fat, turn off beat down, and then for round 3 you're gonna set on open. And then for Stagnite, you can also just pretty much do anything you want. And then for Mr. Blue, again, it's pretty much anything you want. We do turn off the increased speed because we don't want to break the speed tune. We just want the freezes from him. That's what his job is to do. You can possibly take Fears of Presence if you're struggling. You can also just do this as well. And then for the last one, you're going to turn off the 2 abilities and just leave him with his triple hitter with the freeze. So basically, it just keeps dominating the boss. There's a 40% chance to drop a freeze, which is pretty juicy at all. So again, don't need empowerment blessings, but it does help for sure. Let me go show you the gear then. So I'll start with Lady M. You've seen my Lady M build plenty of times on the channel. It hasn't really changed. She's 372. You can build some critical rate and critical damage into a build if you really want. I don't need to because obviously it's pretty fast enough. It would be faster if it did. But specifically, I just leave it for arena. And this is like arena slash Hydra build. So I just like a fast and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it there for her. Again, Eagle Eye, you could take War Master as well. And then Phantom Touch for the Blessing. If you have 2, then I don't know if you're lucky or unlucky, but I'd say that's questionable. Obviously, for rest of the champions, you can take Phantom Touch Blessing. For Mr. Blue, for his stats, we do have 242 43 speed, 300 critical damage. Obviously, that's coming from blessings, etc. And then accuracy of 320. Now, you do have accuracy aura as well, which will help you get to the 400 mark. Don't need 400, but it does help. And then 4,700 attack, which is pretty juicy as well. And obviously, we're going to have increased attack with Lady M. You might want to consider increased attack. I don't think it has one. No, it has critical rate. So with Falcon of Fat, we did build in with 70% critical rate. I thought I did build in with 70% critical rate. That was the target. I must have changed his gloves or something. So anyway, his speed is 322. His attack is 4,900. And his critical damage is 160, which is just a bonus. And then accuracy here as well. You don't really need accuracy on him because you have Stagnite for like the defense down and stuff. It's just a bonus really, and stuff like that. These are masteries again. Nothing too basic, right? It's is what it is there. And then we have shown him already. And then we're going to have Stagnite. Stagnite's coming in with some damage for sure. We've built a lot of damage on Stagnite. Stagnite can actually hit fairly hard. So with attack of 5,000, we have 306 speed and then 313 critical damage. And then just like 320 accuracy needed or 280 accuracy with the accuracy aura. Overall, like 350 towards 400 would be perfectly fine for the accuracy. Again, pretty much this gear is oiled. This is pretty much some of my best gear on my account that I've used for today's video, and just to try and make this much faster as possible as well, because I know a lot of people that don't have a GNUT are farming stuff like that. So let's have a look at his masteries then. Now you can use 2 of these if you don't have blue. That's one thing you can kind of do, and if you don't have him, then you can use 2 blues. I personally don't like building copies. And obviously you can slit in GNUT as well for the extra Vavavoom if you wanted as well. So that's another thing you could possibly do if you do have GNUT. You still will work in a speed tune. Giant Slayer for the A3 because we're using A3. Eagle Eye, which I think works with the freeze if I'm honest. And then we have Master Hex as well, which is pretty juicy for like the decreased speed, etc. And then just like Law Steel and stuff like that. And then we have another Savage set as well. So everyone's with ignore defense as much as possible. 278 with accuracy, which was perfectly fine with accuracy of 350. Sorry, that's Hydra. We're looking at finite. So 342 accuracy, 370 critical damage, 257 speed, and then just under 6,000 attack. Now, if you've got level 2 blessing, you'll get a bit more attack than I do. Which I was a little bit unlucky with, but you know, it is what it is, and you know, it could always be worse, right? So yeah, there we are. There is the champion showcase for this one, for the Fire Knight. Hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully it works well for you guys, right? Super solid team, super strong team, and pretty fast. Let me know down in the comments, do you like this team? Will you consider building it? and stuff like that. If you have any ideas well for content, let me down know. If you want to see any champion showcases, again, let me know down below in the comments. And if you're interested in any type of finite takeovers or anything like that, go hit me up in Discord. Or if you're looking for some advice, there's also some in my Discord. You'll find the links down below. And also we go live tonight around about 6 p.m. GT time. So this video will just go live probably just after that, which will be around about the same time. So yeah, go ahead, check out my streams. It's a bunch of fun. That's it from me today. I appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And yeah, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. I've been Grim Reaper. See you next one. Peace.